Hey, how's it going, Club Gen and Tech? My name is Coach Mariano Sanchez, and welcome back to Q&A with Coach. I have with me Brad, Manion. Brad, how you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. How is shelter in place treating you?
Oh, let's see. Well, I feel like a caged animal. At least let me go out on the weekends now, which is a big relief. But too much time inside is not good for me. I like to be out in nature, out working out, at a gym. Haven't seen a gym in months, so it's good to see you, brother.
Yeah, man. Good to see you too. So you say you've been finally getting out on the weekends. We talked a little bit. So you've finally been getting out doing stuff you love to do. Fishing is that what you're doing, or what have you been doing?
Yeah. They outlawed fishing for a while. They closed some of the lakes, and then my bass fishing boat got put in the shop for scheduled maintenance. And right about that time, Evinrude Outboards, which is the type of motor I own, went under because of COVID.
Wow.
Of course, I needed a part for my boat, a relay switch. So my boat was in the shop for a month after they opened the lake. So I got to see all my friends go fishing.
Mm-hmm.
But I actually just got my boat back about 2 weeks ago, and I've been fishing every chance I can, pretty much every weekend.
Yeah, I was just having a conversation the other day is that you don't really know. It's amazing how many businesses are impacted by COVID, and something that we don't even get tied into down the line. There's so many things impacted by that. I'm sorry to hear that. That's tough. So I know you were big into duck hunting, right? Was that season kind of went and passed? Were you able to get to duck hunt, or how did that go?
Yeah. Duck season ends in January, and so
Okay.
right near the tail end, we didn't really have the weather this year. It was kind of a tough year for duck hunting in California. It's real weather dependent. You want the worst, nastiest weather you can get. Big wind, rain, storms. That's when it's really good.
Yeah.
Of course, we had a nice, warm and dry winter, which I'm sure some people really appreciate, but for us, it was really bad.
So, bueno.
The COVID stuff didn't really come around until after it was shut down, but we're hopeful we'll have a season this year. We're not really sure with public access, and
Yeah.
luckily I have a private club that I belong to, so with any luck, we'll get some rain this year, and it'll be good.
And so I know you said you're back fishing. You actually do it as a sport, and you're out there quite a bit. What is the biggest fish you've ever caught in freshwater fish?
I'd say the biggest freshwater fish was about a 40-pound salmon out in the ocean, and we ate that, and that was really good. So I like to fish for fish I can eat, and then also I fish for sport. So we fish bass tournaments around Lake Berryessa, Clear Lake, the Delta. That fish actually behind me.
Yeah, I was about to ask. Okay.
Yeah, that's the biggest bass I've caught during a tournament, and that was out in the Delta in 2008. It's 11 and a quarter pounder. That's a $2,000 fish. So
man.
Worth much more money than eating it. We
Yeah.
let all those fish go.
Good, cool, right on. So you talked about earlier how you miss going to the gym. So do we all. That's why we kind of started this channel, so we could just stay connected, right? So what have you been doing in lieu of being at the gym first thing in the morning? And you're another one of those, Brad. I just had David Davosky here, who I always shout out. I missed to shout out you, David. So here's another one. Sorry about that. I missed you yesterday. The challenge, and he's another crazy one that's ended about 5 a.m. making us feel lazy. What have you been doing in lieu of waking up at 5 and training every morning?
Well, it started with trying to get out in the afternoons and work schedule and balancing everything out. I've been doing a lot of running. We're training for a half marathon that was scheduled for the day that we got put in a shelter in place, so we had to run that one virtually.
Mm-hmm.
But doing a lot of bike riding. Thankfully, I got a space here in our house that we've got set up like a gym, and we've got enough equipment that we can do some fun workouts now that it's warmer and hot outside during the day out here in San Ramon. It's 100 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to work out in the afternoon, so we usually get up pretty early, go for a run or a bike ride, and then do some outdoor circuits. Go and illegally get onto the jungle gym over at the park, but make sure we sanitize when we're done.
Yeah. As long as you're staying safe, right? Washing up and sanitizing. Hopefully people are doing the same. But you got to get the pull-ups in somewhere, right?
I'm telling you, the pull-ups, I miss the bench press, and you can do only so many push-ups before you get a little tired of it. You
Yeah.
do 100 push-ups every 3 days, and you're like, okay, well, what's next?
Oh, that's awesome, man. So that's good. That's good to hear that you're running. How was your experience doing the virtual marathon, half marathon?
There's not as much drive to keep going when there's like a virtual finish line. It's just
Yeah.
pretty much, maybe I'll do three miles today and 3 miles.
Yeah, yeah. That's fun that you guys got it in though. I'm really happy for you. You do look good, man. You look lean. I'm really happy that you're staying active. There, right on. And so before we move on, I did want to ask. And I was talking to a friend about the longest sit he ever had on a tattoo, and I think he told me it was like 7 or 8 hours. And I had your story, but I forget it. What's the longest you sat for a tattoo?
Continuously, just about 10 and a half hours. So the one that I just finished last year, we were thinking it was going to be 2 separate sessions. I get it done in Hawaii. So right after my wedding, I started it. It was about 8.5 hours to do the outline and some of the shading, and we made a plan to come back a year later. So last September I went in. I got in there at 12 o'clock when they open, and he doesn't usually like to go longer than 6-7 hours. And we skipped lunch and we kept going, and he felt good. I felt good. And we said, let's go for it. Let's try to finish it. And then, 8 hours and 9 hours, and it's 10 o'clock at night. And I'm pretty much just in the fetal position, and he's probably seeing double. I don't know how he concentrated that long, but yeah, that was intense. So it was about 10 and a half hours. I don't recommend it.
I like that you describe it halfway through that we both felt good. I'm like, I don't know what feels good about getting a needle in you for 5 to 7 hours straight, and then saying, you know what, let's do it again. But you got to get it done, right?
Right.
And did you do that at the beginning of the trip or towards the end of the trip?
No. Yeah, I usually go, on a vacation when I get it done, and I make sure I wear a sun shirt, and we're, putting the axle grease, suntan lotion on. But it's usually the night before I leave, because once you get that done, all bets are off. You can't go in the pool. You can't go in the sun. I mean, you can drink, but yeah, you save that for the very end, and it keeps you from getting a sunburn, because you go in there with a sunburn, no tattoos. So yeah, it actually plays a good role for me.
Right on. I love it. Hey, man, thanks for taking the time. Thanks for sharing that. I appreciate it. So, Rome, if you're listening, it was 10 hours. I was way off last time, so your ears were probably burning. And I hope you're getting well, Rome. Hope you're recovering really well, too, man. We missed you in class. He's fine, guys. Just whatever. Okay, here we go. So, Brad, we'd like to finish here with a little, just a little rapid-fire question. I'm going to throw some silly stuff at you. Say whatever comes off the top of your head. All right. Hey, simple one. What's your favorite pizza topping?
Pineapple.
What's your favorite summer activity?
Fishing.
What would be your dream job?
Fishing guide or duck hunting guide.
Yeah, I love it. What's your favorite hobby? Probably know that one.
Duck hunting. Yeah, way better than fishing.
I just asked you because I wanted you to say it again. What's your favorite movie?
I'm gonna throw out Red Dawn, the first one, the original from when I was a kid.
Red Dawn, Patrick Swayze, right? Patrick Swayze.
Yeah.
That's great. Describe yourself in 3 words.
Fearless, fun, and I'm crazy.
You're crazy. I believe that. And I know the answer to this, or I think I do, but what's your favorite dance move? I see you.
Does glow sticking count?
Sure, yeah, glow sticking counts. That's great. All right. Are you a night person or a morning person?
Morning person, all the way.
All right. Strength or cardio for a workout?
Strength.
I like that. How do you like your steak cooked?
Medium rare.
Ooh.
Yeah. Bloody.
Right. And what's your dream car?
Well, I got a Sierra Denali 3500, and it's pretty much, that's what I've been thinking about for a long time. So I'd say dream truck. I'm going to lift it soon, so it can only get better. If you're out there, Joe Loxa, I'm going bigger than you, baby.
Yeah, I love it. And my favorite question, I always say for the end, what's your favorite quote?
Well, I would say it's more like a lyric than a quote, but it's a quote, and I'm sure anybody who's interested in heavy metal has heard this one before. And this is from Of Wolf and Man. And off through the new day's mist I run, out from the new day's mist I have come. I hunt, therefore I am, harvest the land, taken of the fallen lamb. So that one gives me goosebumps when I hear it. Just kind of makes me think about the things I enjoy in life.
Oh man, that's really awesome. Thanks for sharing that. I appreciate you sharing the lyric as a quote. It is a quote, and I appreciate you, Brad. Hey man, I know you're busy. You're in front of the computer all day long, and I appreciate you taking time to sit and catch up with the rest of us. Club Gen Tech. Hope you enjoyed hanging out with Brad and I. If you did, please hit like, please subscribe, and like always, leave a comment. Maybe leave your favorite lyric. Maybe leave your favorite quote, huh? And like always, please stay safe, stay healthy, and stay fit. We'll see you next time, Club G.